Hello students, I hope you are enjoying your science classes on this educational channel for you. So you can share this to your friends or any person you know who is studying in 10th class. It will be helpful for him or her. So this is science worksheet number 11 of Directorate of Education. In earlier worksheet we have started about magnets. What are magnet? What is magnetic material? Poles of magnets. Basically, this is related to your chapter number 13, magnetic effects of current. So we are basically learning about magnets. Then we will move to the permanent magnets, temporary magnets, electromagnets. So basically, you should know about some basic concepts of magnets. Then you will move to the higher concepts like electromagnets and what does a electric current do to magnets, how it produces magnets, how artificial or means temporary magnets can be produced. That you will be studying in the whole chapter. So more about magnets, because in 10th worksheet you have started magnets. Now let us extend that worksheet and see who discovered magnets, how magnets were discovered. They are not invented, they are discovered. The ancient Greeks were among the first people to discover a natural magnet called magnetite, an ore of iron, ore known as magnetite. So it was a natural magnet discovered by Greeks. For them, magnetism have seemed magical. They were anything which can't be explained in the reasoning is we think it is a magic. So they thought it to be a magic that some stone pieces are attracting some metals, because magnetic field cannot be seen from distance. They attract objects, so they were thinking that this is a magical stone or can be a magic. After that, science explains everything, gives reasons. Then we come to know that this is not a magic, this is something about science. Okay, so what is a magnetite? Magnetite was a rock. I think I have told you some stone pieces, rock pieces. Natural magnet, it is rich in iron. Basically magnets are made of iron. It is a iron or magnetite. Certain metals can also become magnetic. I have told you which can be attracted by magnet. They can also be transformed into magnets. Iron, cobalt and nickel. If you run a non-magnetic iron strip through a magnetic field, what is magnetic field? Around a magnet, how it attracts other magnetic material? Because it creates a field which we can't see with eyes. This depends upon the size of magnet, type of magnet. So it creates a field around itself. Anything which comes in this field will be attracted by the magnet. So if we rub a piece of iron, non-magnetic iron strip which is not acting as a magnet, keep it in a magnetic field, then it can become a magnet, which is a basic concept of electromagnets. This process is called magnetization. You have made a normal iron strip into a magnet. This is a iron strip. You have kept a magnet here in your hand. So this magnet will create a magnetic field, and this iron strip will also behave like magnet. Then what is the relation between electricity and magnetism? So what is electricity? That you can see in the chapter 12, the earlier chapter. What is electricity? It is flow of electrons. In an atom, you have already learned that atom contains three kind of particles, that is proton, neutron and electron. Proton, neutron are in nucleus, they can't move. Electrons are the moving particles of an atom. So when electrons flow, this is called electricity. The flowing of electrons in a direction, in a particular direction, is electricity. As electrons move through a wire, in your homes you can see the wires are there. In every appliance there are wires. You put them into a plug, or the fans already connected to wire. You you switch on. Then you see the fans keep go on rotating. Many other things you see in the mixie. The motor starts. It all depends on this. All is magnetic effect of electric current. How it is produced? If we touch a wire in which electrons are moving, then we can feel its attraction. They create a magnetic field. The electrons moving through a wire create a magnetic field. So scientists believe that magnetism and electricity are a part of single force. They are of single force. This force is known as electromagnetic force. The force of magnetism produced by electricity. The electron when move through a wire, they produce a magnetic field around the wire. This is known as electromagnetism, or this force is known as electromagnetic force. In short form, if you take science in 11th class, you will write it in short form EMF. Who discovered first time, who have felt this? That was a Danish physicist, Hans Christian Ørsted, or in short form H.C. Ørsted, discovered electromagnetism. What means magnetism produced by passing of electrons through a wire or any conductor. So electromagnetism is the property due to which a magnetic field is produced around a current carrying conductor. It was discovered by Danish physicist Hans Christian Ørsted, H.C. Ørsted, in 1820. So what is used for us? Why we are studying this? Because many things have become easy with the discovery of electromagnetism. You see the large cranes lifting up large containers, putting them in ships. How all this is possible? The natural magnets you see are not that powerful that they can lift such heavy objects. You are see this, the large weight is being attracted by and lifted by a strong magnet. This magnet is produced by electricity. The more power of electricity you give, the more attracting power you can create. Scientists began to produce magnets by sending electricity through a coil of wire. You can't find so many natural magnets, and natural magnets are not so powerful. So they can begin to produce magnetism by passing electricity through coils, and all the motors are possible running by this principle. All motors. And which motors you use in the cooler? Motor is used in your fans, it is motor in your mixies, it is motor in your ACs, it is motor running. All these are producing magnetism by passing electricity through a coil wrapped around a piece of iron. Means like this piece of iron, you wrap a coil of wire, and through this wire electricity is passing. So it produces magnetism, due to the effect of this magnetism, this keeps on rotating, which is the principle of motor. You will study in later classes, later videos. This type of magnet, which is produced by passing electricity through a magnetic material like iron, are called electromagnet. What is difference? Why do we need electromagnet? Because we can alter their strength. We can make them very strong and can alter their strength according to our requirement. For example, you have seen large fans, small fans, large mixers, small mixers, large ACs, small ACs. The difference is in motor, and that motor is running on electricity on the principle of electromagnetism. This type of magnet is called electromagnet. Electromagnets can vary in strength. The strength, we can change its strength. The strength depend upon the amount of electric current passing through the wire and number of times a wire is coiled. The more the wire is coiled, for example, if you take a wire, straight wire, you can make it coil. This is straight wire, you can coil it like this. So number of coils is less, you can coil it like this. So this is more coiled wire, number of coils is more, same length of wire. The more the number of coils, the more strong will be the electromagnet produced. Also, the more current, the more amount of electric current is passing, then you can make more powerful electromagnet. So electromagnets are so powerful, they can lift thousands of kilos heavy cars in the junkyard or any factories. They can be used, so powerful that they can carry thousands of kilos by the use of electromagnet. Now some revision questions which you have to answer for your general knowledge also. The name the rock which is a natural magnet. Very easy, discovered by Greeks, and they thought it is a magic that objects are attracting other objects. This is magnetite, ore of iron. The answer of first question is magnetite. Then what is magnetization? When we convert the iron piece, answer to second question, when we convert the iron piece or certain other magnetic materials by keeping them into magnetic field, then it is called magnetization. Certain metals can also become magnets. These are iron, cobalt, nickel. If you run a non-magnetic iron strip through a magnetic field, you can turn it into magnet. The turning of magnetic materials, some magnetic metals, making them into magnets is known as magnetic field when they are kept in magnetization. Who discovered electromagnetism? Remember, electromagnetism was discovered by the electricity, and relation between electricity and magnetism are discovered by Hans Christian Ørsted. In short form, H.C. Ørsted. Danish physicist Hans Christian Ørsted discovered electromagnetism in 1820. Then next question, define electromagnetic force. What is electromagnetic force? When electrons flow through a wire, they create a magnetic field. It is created by a single force known as electromagnetic force. Then next question, what are electromagnets? How its strength can be changed? The magnets produced by sending electricity through coiled wires are known as electromagnets. What are electromagnets? Electromagnets are artificial, or you can say temporary magnets How they are produced by passing. Electromagnets are temporary magnets produced by passing electricity through coils of non-magnetic iron metal. So it is, you can write that. Then comes what, how can you change the strength of electromagnets? The strength of electromagnet depends upon amount of electric current and number of times a wire is coiled. So the strength of electromagnets can be changed by changing what? Changing current passing through coil or by increasing or decreasing number of coils. You can pause the video and take a screenshot for your answers. Thank you. Subscribe channel and press bell icon for more videos